When autumn comes to the Hudson River Valley, the bright blue skies of summer give way to the cool gray skies of the autumn. The green grass and leaves of summer give way to the multicolored leaves of fall, and the bright blue skies become gray shrouded hills and valleys as they beckon us to prepare for the winter to come. The tools of summer, they lie quiet in the fields, looking over those fields where they once worked, reaping a harvest, reaching out and gathering the bounty of the land that God has given to every one of us. But now those fields lie quiet. The green has given way to gold, and soon the winter will come and cover everything in a white blanket. The creeks that meander through the forests, and even the babbling brooks that try to overrun their banks, these see the frosty effects of autumn, as the green leaves give way to the reds and the yellows and the golds of autumn. And the roads that once beckoned hikers and bikers and other people who wanted to just meander in the forest, basking in the warmth and the greenery, these roads now wind amidst the fallen trees, the fallen leaves, the sparse greenery. Here and there, the bright purples and yellows of the trees still shine out. And the gazebos with their memories of summer evenings with family and friends now lie dormant. And even those swings that look out lazily over the Hudson River, where lovers once spent the evening in each other's arms, looking at the stars, now lie quiet in the icy grip of autumn, waiting for the winter to come. And even Old Man Tree hunkers down for the winter, for he knows that should he not dig his roots deep enough, the icy blast of winter will take its toll, if not on him, on others that he knows. But many of us ignore the warning of the old man of the forest. We have our homes, nestled snugly in the valleys. We have our heat. We have our security. We forget, though, that these are mere contrivances. I mean, just like the person who spends the winter in the cottage, that icy cold blast can find its way in should any disaster occur, and that is just around the corner for each and every one of us. For as the autumn comes and lays its shroud slowly and gently at first across the Hudson River Valley, pretty soon the winter will come. The fog shall surround us, and a white blanket of snow shall overlay everything, so that even the world around us appears dark and gray and lonely. Though autumn heralds the coming of winter, there is always hope. And there are always those who will exhibit that hope in one form or another, for they look down at their feet and they see that even nature has hope for the spring to come. Even God's green plants tell us that there is hope, that amidst the changing of the leaves, there is always the hope of the coming spring. That no matter how deep and dark the winter may become, there is always the greenery of the backdrop, telling us that spring will be just around the corner.
He will lead you to the throne, he who dyed his garments for you, and the wine.
And just as the autumn heralds the coming of winter and its problems, which also holds the promise of spring in its life, so also right now do the troubles both within America and outside of America threaten to overwhelm us. And yet there's a light that shines time, that never stops, that keeps ticking. For there is a promise of hope. There is a group of people who have pledged their lives and their sacred honors to stand firm against all foes, foreign and domestic, even with their lives, should it prove that that be the price that needs to be paid.
As we once did sing it, it is better.
For freedom is not free, and it is not cheap. The sacrifice of one life is a greater price than most people can ever imagine. But America has been built upon the lives of many thousands of people who believed in her dreams, who believed in her hope, and wanted that hope to shine out to the world. So let us walk that straight and narrow pathway that God has laid out in His Word, so we might have hope with the promise that there will be a future, either in this life or the next life with Him. Amen.